On October the 1st, 2001, Sony, a Japanese electronics company founded in 1946, joined Swedish-born Ericsson, 70 years its senior, in holy matrimony. The early years of marriage gave rise to some fascinating and varied offspring, namely the P800 PDA, the T100 with its monochromatic display, and the Z200 and S700 with their respective clamshell and swivel form factors. In 2002, a fall in market share caused speculation of an ugly separation, but after kissing and making up, both husband and wife reinvested money into the venture, thus underlining their commitment to each other and their union. Born unto Sony and Ericsson in the summer of 2005 was the T610, a bouncing little camera phone and the first of many. Indeed, June 2005 was a happy and prosperous month for the proud parents, with the arrival of a playmate for the T610 in the form of the K750. Sony and Ericsson couldn't have been more proud of their little K750, who grew up to be the best-selling Sony Ericsson phone of all time. In 2005, and closely followed in 2006, the first Walkman and Cybershot feature phones were delivered. Come 2007, things couldn't have been rosier for the happy family, with 100 million handsets sold, making it a most prosperous year. But then, towards the end of the year, a dark figure loomed upon the horizon, determined to spoil the smartphone party and push the relationship to its limits. In response to the iPhone came the Xperia X1 running Windows Mobile, and then the beginning of an extramarital affair with Android, marked with the birth of the X10. In 2009, the world's first 12-megapixel camera phone took the stage, the initially well-received Satio. But this black sheep of the family was expelled from both Carphone Warehouse and Phones for You, with software issues being cited as the reason in the sullied school report. Green Heart phones, handsets with Bravia engines, and the bouncing Best Buy Xperia Play with its PlayStation endorsement have all followed in their older siblings' footsteps, but none of them have yet been able to replicate the success of the older models. Recent data shows Sony Ericsson handsets slipping down the ladder to become the 10th most sold phone manufacturer in the world, suggesting the marriage is going through a particularly rocky period. So the 10 years of marriage has had its ups and downs for Sony Ericsson, but what will the next 10 years hold? Read in-depth, impartial reviews of all the latest Sony Ericsson handsets at which.co.uk/mobile. Today I'm showing you the Sony Ericsson Live with Walkman phone, also known as the WT19i, WT19i. This phone has got a 1 GHz ARM processor, Snapdragon processor, Adreno GPU, it's got a lovely flash there, 5 megapixel autofocus camera, stereo speakers, one there, one there. Amazing speed, it's so snappy and fast. First of all, it's a Walkman phone. Let me show you some Walkman features. The Walkman button is at the top here, just there. You press that from anywhere on the phone, and it will immediately go to Walkman mode. He says, press it again. Okay, and see how loud this is. Enough of that, it's way too loud. Seriously loud phone, seriously loud speakers. Let me show you the call quality on the speakers. Let's dial 333, go to speakerphone.
Welcome to 3. To talk to us about the number you're...
Okay. Don't want to talk to them, but anyway, this is the phone. It has a 1 GHz processor, Snapdragon. It has 512 megabytes of RAM, 320 megabytes of ROM. Let me show you the CPU specs. Where's terminal emulator? Terminal emulator. Okay, there's the specs. ARM v7 processor revision 2. Bogo MIPS 163.57, or whatever that means. Hardware Mogami. I haven't got a clue what that means. Anyway, so let me show you around the phone. Seriously quick, this phone. Okay, let's go to the camera. There's a camera button here, next to the volume rocker, up, down. Press that, and you get the camera. So move the slider to video, and you get a 720p recording. I'm actually set it to touch to record at the moment, so it's recording. Well, it's recording what I'm recording, basically the desk. But it's 720p. Yeah, it's not amazing. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'll show you some sample footage later at the end of the video. Right, so it has a back camera, 5 megapixel, and a front camera. Look at that. Is that little purple dot there? The one above the N on the Sony Ericsson? That is your front facing camera. Now then, here's the killer. Skype. Okay. Pass that in. Oops, try again. I'm telling you, Skype on this device is simply amazing. It's just like the desktop Skype. Really, really, really good. Let me see if I can get Skype up on my desktop here and call myself. Okay, seems not to have... Okay, that's the mobile client logged in. My desktop client's just logged in as well. Sign the desktop one out. I'll sign my other account in and then call myself. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, call myself. Oops, that's me, on the camera, looking a bit of a mess. Goodbye. I don't think so. Yeah, so you saw me looking a mess. Anyway, I don't really know what to tell you about this phone, apart from how quick it is. It's seriously like lightning. That's amazing Sony Ericsson interface, which I actually quite like. You've got four corners and you tap on those and the little bubbles pop out. You can actually drag stuff into those. Like, watch this, like you can drag that icon into this bubble here. You see? And then you can access it from there. Kindle, for example. Yeah, really, really good. I tell you what, this phone, I can't say enough good things about it. It's absolutely, it's so impressive. I mean, honestly, it's just really good. Let me take the back off it and show you inside. There's a little notch. If you close the back again, little notch just there on the left, you'll see it. In a second when it focuses. Come on, camera, don't let me down. Okay, you maybe just see it there. Or maybe not. Anyway, the little notch there, you put your thumb into that. Lift the left side off. And then the right side. Yeah. There we go. There's the internals. It has a 4.2 volt 1200 milliamp hour battery, as you can see. And let me just turn this thing off for a minute. Power down. Oh, look, you can also take a screenshot. That's handy. Press that. Oh, and what's it done with the screenshot? Okay, open. Ah, it saved it. There you go. No. Well, anyway, yeah, you can take a screenshot from the power down menu. Power down menu. Power off, please. Okay. Yeah, it's such a nice design. It's really, really nice. Inside, I'll just take the battery out first. You're not going to see my IMEI number. If I pick my finger across it, it's much easier than just blanking out later on. I'm telling you, there's nothing else under there apart from labels. So there's your SIM card slot, speaker, micro SD card slot, flash, camera. Oh, is that another speaker there? Yeah, the other loudspeaker there. Walkman headphone jack with the flashing ring if you turn it on in the Walkman button, dedicated Walkman button, woohoo. Power button there. Come on, camera, focus, what's up with you? Why won't this camera focus? There you go. It's hunting, I don't know, for some reason it's hunting around. Back button, capacitive back button. Home button, which is a click-in button with a nice bronze ring around it. Menu button, microphone. I don't know what that is there. I think that's just a lanyard holder. I'm not too sure what this other extended holder is there. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so nice battery. What a hologram. I always like a hologram, they're good fun. Come on, hologram. Show us your pretty patterns. Focus, camera. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Oh, hologram, that's pretty. Sony Ericsson. Yeah. That's a bit like my nice Nokia hologram. I think the Nokia hologram's nicer. I'm getting sidetracked here, aren't I? There's a Nokia hologram. This is a hologram review now. There is the Nokia hologram, which I find far more appealing. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked. So the battery's back in. And now we'll replace the back cover. Button side first on the right of the phone, and then click in Make sure it's clicked down all round on the top. Yeah, that's all in. Now power it up. This is the boot up. Look at the screen of polish, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Fingerprints galore. Fingerprints galore. Right. Yeah, I'll have to clean it better later on, it's a bit of a mess now. Hang on. Bit of spit and polish won't hurt, will it? Cool. That screen squeaking with cleanliness. Spit and polish. Ooh, it's a dreaded 3 logo. No, that's horrible. I can debrand that anyway. You can actually debrand this with a bit of software called Wotan server. WOTAN server. Oh, it's lost its memory. It didn't remember the date. Okay, fair enough. But anyway, a seriously amazing phone. Let me show you the memory specifications. Cat. Oops, no, not car. Cat. / proc. / mem info. I'll tell you the RAM. Oh gosh, that's a lot of data there. Okay, so you can see all that. There's 512 megas of RAM in there, so it's pretty nippy. Very nippy, in fact. It's the fastest Android phone I've ever owned. What's going on with the Wi-Fi? Why isn't it working? Why is the Wi-Fi not working? I do not know. Why are some networks? Wi-Fi. Limited connectivity? I think you better try reconnecting, my dear. Okay. What's it doing? Come on, connect. Don't mess around. Ah, it's now connected to my network. Right. Brightness toggle widget. Well, what can I tell you? This camera, this phone is simply amazing. There was no decent HD videos of this phone on the internet, so I thought I'd put one on. Anyway, 2 seconds and I'll get my headphones and show you those. To fetch those. Yeah, here's the Sony headphones. Got a nice inline remote type thingy. Really nice. They don't look like anything amazing, but they're really nice sounding. Yep. I'm sure you've seen headphones before. These are Sony Ericsson brand new ones. What's the matter with this camera? Focus and stay focused. Haha, you're like me, can't stay focused. So yeah, that's my oh, there's your micro USB socket there. Focus, you silly camera. Micro USB. I got this unlocked. I got it bootloader unlocked and SimLock unlocked by a guy called Jinx13, JINX13 on XDA Developers Forum. Very nice guy. Did £15, unlocked it for me. Let me do this. Here's the hidden menu for testing the phone. Okay. Go to phone dialer. Enter *## service. Type in the word service on the alphanumeric keypad. SERVICE, which is 7378423. Then ##, service info, SimLock. You see there it says network unlocked. Cool. Model info. WT99. Software info. Goodness me, look at all that. 402 CO5 I'm using. Yeah. Configuration, whatever that means. You don't have my IMEI number, do you? No, you don't.
You're not getting it anyway. So, surface test. This is quite fun. This is watch this. Display. You do the usual RGB display test. That's supposed to be green, but the camera looks like it's blue. Let's do. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Speaker test. This speaker test is quite random. Watch this.
The office paint was a dull, sad tan.
The frosty air passed through the coat.
Office paint was a dull, sad.
Yeah, enough of that anyway. Let me see the flash LED. Oh wow, this is so bright. This looks like the shining star of David. This star, this flash is so bright. It's incredibly bright, blindingly bright. LED flash, really good. Actually, this can stay on as a video light. When you're doing video recording, this can stay on as a video light, and you can also you can actually tap to focus on the camera. Let me show you that. I'll go home, go to the camera, wherever the camera is, there we are. If you want to take a photo, you can tap to focus. Yeah. Not sure if that's a very good picture, which we'll see in a second. Yeah, it's loading up still. It's okay. It's not bad. Mind you, I wasn't particularly trying to take a good photo, so yeah. So yeah, seriously good phone. Sony Ericsson WT99. This is not a proper review. It's just to fiddle about and show you the phone and hopefully persuade you to buy one. And I got this for £99 on 3 network pay as you go. Plus you have to buy £15 top up. You have to. There's no rewards for existing customers. Thanks 3. Yeah. Amazing phone. Seriously, get one. Just go and get one. £99 plus £15 top up. It is amazing. It's so fast. Goodbye. God bless you. Sunny out.